How did you guys meet? That's a great question for the newbies because there are 20,000 of you that have joined the site since the very beginning of October. And so a lot of you don't know our story, which is like a really kind of a funny little story and
Serendipitous, if you
very
will.
serendipitous because Daisy and Mr. Mock grew up together in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, we did.
But we did not know that, and we
Nope.
did not know each other until August of '08,
Yes.
when through Facebook and like mutual friends and stuff like that, we figured out that we knew each other. And I was interviewing her for a job at the time at my last company, and long story short, hired her. And we started going out to lunch every day and talking about nothing but the election because at that time we were freaked that people were actually falling for
Basically,
the Obama lives.
this is a repeat of what we went through in 2008. It's
Yeah.
just more enhanced because we've had the site. But yeah, in 2009, right after the election, we started the site.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and the rest is history.
Yeah, so that's how we met, is
Mm-hmm.
through kind of work and kind of realizing that, holy crap, she's known my husband since they were
Yeah, since
7.
I was 8 and he
Or
was
8.
7.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love
Yeah,
that.
which is totally bizarre. Yeah.
Trisha Irby wants to know what got us interested in politics. To me, it was like a necessity, just because, like in 2008 again. I mean, it's not that I didn't vote before, that I wasn't interested before, but something about that 2008 election and just seeing the hysteria
Yeah.
and like the starry-eyed like wonderment
Yeah.
about Obama really freaked me out because it was so cultish.
Yeah.
And that's when both of us got just like so involved.
I think that's one, and for me, my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 stepchildren, and I have my own daughter, and my kids have been a really big catalyst. So.
Okay, we have to address
Oh,
that.
so Luann Giussiana,
Gius-
how about getting rid of the bubble gum? Seriously. Okay, so would you like to outlaw that too? Are you like
This
Bloomberg?
is exactly what we were talking about, picking on the little meaningless.
Yeah, I don't know. She could be
crap.
conservative or liberal. I don't know, but she doesn't like the bubble gum. So if you're conservative and you're picking on the bubble gum, I'll just refrain from putting my middle finger up. But if you're a liberal and you're doing that, then you're probably one of those big fans of Bloomberg, and you're gonna start telling me that I can't chew bubble gum because it has too much sugar in it.
Why is somebody going to tell us to get rid of the bubble gum? What if we
Because-
just wanted to have a fun, silly picture up?
Because they're sucky trolls. That's why. Get a life. Are you hunters? That's a good question. I'm not a hunter. My stepson is hunting right now, actually. He's bow hunting. He's deer hunting. I don't hunt, but I respect hunting, and I think that I'm a big animal lover, so I don't think I could do it personally.
I cannot do it.
I
Very
don't-
respectful of it as well.
But I'm respectful of it.
I don't
yeah.
even want to see it.
Yeah, my stepson has shot deer, and he's probably with a bow and arrow right now is shooting one with the bow and arrow, and
it's looking at him with those sad
I know,
deer
and you know what,
eyes.
he loves animals too, and I think that some people that don't understand hunting, they'll say,
Yeah.
oh, how can you do that? It's like, if you have dogs, how can you kill a deer, whatever.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I think it's a pretty cool skill. And I don't know, I respect it. I do not hunt myself.
Yeah.
But if you asked if we are well armed, yes, I am well armed. I would, and if somebody came in my house, I would become a hunter.
Hunt you down. Steve Baker wants to know if we will both marry him.
Well, I don't, is this, do they allow that, like
I
in
don't
some
think
states
so.
still?
I'd like to see him pony up a ring. I'm just saying, like diamonds, the bigger the better.
Yeah, we're married already, so our husbands may take offense to that if we were to marry somebody else.
Are there any Latina atheist, bi-curious, blue-collar, poor GOP candidates waiting in the wings?
And this is from Lou Liberto.
From Lou Liberto. It seems as though we have little other chance to win the presidency.
Well, we had a lot of hope for Mia Love and
Yeah.
Alan West.
Now,
and
Alan West is still
that's
in the
true.
race.
There's a little bit
There's
of
a little-
sketchiness there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know. But
But
I look
Mia,
at.
I can't believe she lost.
I don't get it.
I don't either, because she was like 12 points up early on in the day. I don't know
Yeah,
how it happened.
I don't either. And she's just greatness personified. She embodies what we like to, what we push on our site.
Mhm.
She is the shiznit, people. Take a whiff. I mean, she really is. She's awesome. And I was devastated that she lost. I think I was more devastated that she lost than I was that Alan Grayson was put back in.
Oh, God. I'm just sick over that. Sick, sick, sick.
That
over
just makes
Alan
me know
Grayson.
that it's, the end is near.
Well, and like Jesse Jackson Jr. too. I mean, the guy is in friggin' rehab.
Yeah.
Is like being charged with all kinds of crimes.
It's because
and
his
they
name is
reelect him,
because his name is Jesse Jackson.
which should be exactly the reason not to vote
I
for
know,
him.
I know, but that's why. I mean, seriously.
But and that just goes back to my whole point, which is that people are just way dumber than we originally thought.
Yeah.
And that is sad to me. Because
And
I don't
very-
know how you fix that. You don't fix stupid, right? I mean,
Well, you had a great idea the other day. She had the most fantastic idea, and that
did?
was, yeah, I thought this was a fantastic idea, and that is, let's not put people on ballots. Let's put
Oh, yeah.
policies and stances on things on ballots, and then let's see how people vote.
Yeah, no names, because then it's not a celebrity.
It's not a high
popularity
school
contest.
popularity contest.
Yeah.
Put the freaking policies on a piece of paper and say, I vote for this.
Yeah, here's
Or
this
I vote
platform.
for this.
Here's this platform.
Yeah,
Now vote.
and then see how people vote. Because
I would be really curious to see how that would
I
work.
guarantee you that Mitt Romney would have won if you would have done it just by policies alone, honestly.
Yeah.
Because if you've seen some of those videos that have been floating around of them, they'll flip the policies. I think we put one
Oh,
up, and I
yeah.
can't remember who did it, but they flipped the policies of the candidates, and they were like, "Oh yeah," the liberals were like, "Oh yeah, I agree with that," because it had
Yeah.
because they flipped it and said that Barack Obama was for like fiscal conservatism or something. And the
yeah,
people were
that's
like,
right.
"Oh yeah, well, it has Barack Obama, so yeah, that must be great." Yeah, so I think that was a fantastic idea. I wish we could do that, which it'll never happen, but yeah.
So Tom would like to know your favorite Metallica song.
She doesn't listen to Metallica, but I do, and I'd
know.
say Enter Sandman. Metallica.